Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing a full face of first impressions using overhyped products and using things which have been hyped to the gods and how. I'm not going to say much right now, but you have to watch on till the end of the video to know exactly how I feel about everything. So without any further ado, I know this is the shortest intro of my life. Let's get started. I have all of my new makeup that I have to try right here in this bag, and I'm so excited to just dip in and just start doing everything all together. So I'm gonna start off by priming my skin, and for that I'm gonna be using the Milk Makeup Blur Stick. This is what it looks like. Milk has been so exciting, like to look at and everything. I am just so glad that I finally have my hands on the range. I have a lot of products from Milk. This is what the stick looks like. This is so exciting. I've never tried a primer in a stick sort of a thing. This is the first time I'm trying anything like this. So basically all it says is that you just have to like rub it across your skin to blur and prime your skin. Again, super interesting. So I'm just applying it. Honestly, I don't feel anything on my skin. Like I don't even feel anything rubbing off on my skin, but my skin definitely feels softer. It feels smoother. That is what I can say. It definitely feels smoother instantly. I don't know if it has like blurred or given that HD effect to my skin, but it does feel really soft. But I do also believe with products like these, it's really easy to go overboard because you do not realize when you've applied a lot of it and you just keep on going like and you end up with a super slippery face. So I think I'm just gonna stop at right here so that I don't have excess of this product on my face. For foundations, I have one of these really raved foundations. I have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Stick Foundation with me. I bought the shade Golden, so hopefully that should be a nice match for me. I have my fingers crossed. The foundation just looks like this. It's a normal stick foundation, but it comes in this glossy black packaging. Really cute. I think the color should be fine if it does not oxidize. So I'm just going to stripe it across my face. Oh, it might be slightly darker. It might be my summer shade. We're going to adjust when we do our concealer. That's the only option we have. Like I do have other foundations and everything, but I want to try out this foundation by itself. So I'm just going to apply it all over there. Actually, I'm going to take it downwards. So if, you know, we need to match everything, we'll just cover up everything. So I'm just going to take that much foundation to begin off with. And then I'm just going to take my damp makeup perfector from YDP. And I'm going to start pushing this into my skin and blending it out. Alright, so as I'm blending this foundation out, what I see is that this foundation is not the most full coverage. Like you can see, it just blended out into nothing over here. I'd say this is like a medium-ish coverage. I don't know, like where is the foundation going? Should I try using a brush instead? Because I think the sponge might be soaking up the product. Let me just scribble this foundation all over, like not just stripes but like completely cover my face with that and then blend it out. Maybe that is how you're supposed to use it. I think the Hourglass Vanish one is the one that you don't need a lot of, but with this one you need to cover your face and then you just need to blend out the product. So this is what the coverage looks like on this side. Let me quickly see on this side where I've just tried the product if it makes any difference. This is definitely a product that you need to literally cover your face in so as to make it look, you know, full coverage, and that's how I like my makeup to be. So I'm just gonna slap it all across my face and neck, and I'm just gonna blend all of that out. Now I don't know if it's because of the winter time or anything, but this doesn't feel like the easiest to blend out thing. I'm anyway not the biggest fan of stick foundations, but this one doesn't feel like it's the easiest one to blend out. The finish, however, seems really nice. It doesn't look or feel cakey at all. I do believe this will be my perfect summer shade, but as of now it's just a hair darker than my skin tone. We'll see if this oxidizes or not. My skin looks smooth and nice. The primer's sitting nicely. The foundation did not slip on top of it. So that's the update on our primer and foundation. For concealer, we have another exciting product. We have the YSL Touche Eclat. This is the Radiant Touch. This is the Dazzling Lights edition, and it's in the shade 2. I think it only comes in 2 shades, which is not the best range. So this is what the packaging looks like. It's gorgeous. This is a limited edition packaging, but it's still beautiful. So I have to just click, click, click and click till the product just starts dispensing. And I hate packaging like these because you never know when it's gonna just poof, burst out. So I'm just gonna, oh, it's here. I'm just gonna apply this right here. This seems a little too light. Wow, we have a foundation a little too dark, we have a concealer a little too light. Two negatives makes a positive. So I'm just applying it under my eyes. I don't know how quickly or slowly this dries down, but I'm just gonna give it a while to dry down underneath my eyes so that it can give me better coverage. Although from what I've heard, it's not like a concealer, but more like, you know, a brightener. So I'm just gonna apply it right here. And if this is the second shade, what shade range is the first shade catering to? I'm also applying it to my eyelids to cover up any darkness that my eyelids have and also prime them for the upcoming makeup. Going back in with my sponge, I'm gonna start blending out the centers of my face first. Ooh, that blended out super quickly. Like honestly, it just blends out in 2 dabs. And it blends out to such a natural finish. Wow. This just blends out to such a natural finish, you guys. But a beautiful finish. Natural, but beautiful. Like, look at that. How quickly did that blend out? I would, like, personally, I'm someone who prefers a little bit more coverage than that. But it is so gorgeous. Like, the finish is so radiant and so skin-like. So this is what it looks like completely blended out. It didn't even take me a complete minute to blend out the whole face, and I really like the finish. Absolutely beautiful. I am just doubling it up on the darkest point of my under eyes because I do like a little bit more coverage than what I have on my face right now. And I'm just gonna blend it out right there. I'm not gonna spread it. I'm just blending out right there so that I get the coverage that I require from the product. You see, that instantly makes a lot of a difference. So if you have a concealer that is not the type of coverage that you like, just apply a little bit more on the darkest point of your under eyes and blend it out for brightness. To set my face, I have the Rude Translucent Powder. This is the Studio Finishing Mineral Powder. I think this is the only thing that was PR in this full face of first impression. Everything else is bought by me. This is what the packaging looks like. It comes in this basic jar and it's translucent, but it looks white. Hopefully it won't give me like a whitish cast on my face because that's the last thing I want. It does come with its own powder puff, which is good. So I have a little bit of powder on my cap and I'm going to start setting my under eye area first. So I'm just going in packing motions. I'm not swiping it across, but I'm packing everything into place so that nothing moves. Okay, that disappeared into the skin. It's very, very soft. It's very finely milled. It's not chunky at all. And it's literally disappearing into the skin. Like gone. This one is set, this one isn't. So it did mattify my skin, but it does not give you a grey or whitish cast, which is great. So I'm just going to set the other eye as well. And I'm going to set around my mouth area because that is the first place to crease on me. We have some contouring to do, for which I have the e.l.f. Cream Contour Palette. Now do not panic because I've used powder. I only use powder on under my eyes and near my mouth. I do not set this area, so it's completely fine. We can still use cream products. I do not set the whole of my face because I am from the dry skin category, and setting the whole of my face just does not look good on me. So this is what the Cream Contour Palette looks like. Let me open it up for you guys. So these are the colors inside. They are precipitating a little bit, which is weird because they literally come from London, which was so cold when I was there. It was maddening. So I'm just going to take a brush like this and I'm going to pick up, I think I'm going to start with this shade first because it just seems a really nice cool tone color. I'm just going to pick up a little bit on this brush and I'm going to start applying it right here. Ooh, this is super natural. Like, it would create a very nice shadow. Like, it's already created a nice shadow Thankfully, I didn't go in with the darkest color like my instinct was telling me to, but I went with my brain instead. And I used this shade, which looks so pretty. It also comes with a highlighting shade, which is great if you want a cream highlight. I'm not into cream highlighting. Even for contouring, I generally prefer like powder contours and just, you know, brushing it on top so that it sets everything as well. But it looks super natural. I'm just gonna take my sponge and I'm gonna just dab off the sides just to ensure it is nicely blended in with my foundation. I'm also gonna apply the same shade on my jawline to cut my double chin and just ensure that my jawline looks sharper and just nicer. You know what, I'm actually gonna use this shade right here and I'm just gonna clean up my contour. So I'm just gonna apply it right here and then blend it out with my sponge as well. This would just give a more chiseled look to my face. Next up, we're gonna move on to highlighter, and for that I have another super hype product, which is the Farsali Jelly Beam. Now if you haven't seen this, I think you've been living under a rock. This has been every single wear. I have it in the shade Glazed. This is what the packaging looks like. The packaging is gorgeous and this is what the product looks like. Hopefully this looks good on the skin. I'm just going to shake it up a little bit because somehow I just feel the water is sort of separated. Don't know why. And I'm just gonna open it up. Oh, it spilled. Like in opening, it just spilled. Oh my god. Oh my god. And it looks muddled. Okay. I don't know if you can see it, if the camera is picking it up. It sort of looks like badly, like milk, which, oh god, I'm dropping it everywhere. Damn. It just feels like there's a layer of malai on top and it's just, ew, this feels wrong. I'm just gonna apply a little bit right here and I'm just gonna start blending it in with my fingers. Ooh, it looks beautiful. So at least that's a plus point. Okay, not bad. Okay, so I have the highlighter on my face. I won't lie, that was pretty traumatizing. It was very, for some reason, it just looks like milk that has gone bad. It's all over, like I'm not even kidding you. It's all over my hands, it's all over my clothes, it's just everywhere. And this doesn't look like a singular unit of jelly. It just, I had to like push and press through just to make sure it muddled up. Even the cap, it has a water content. I think the water content just sort of split or something. I don't know what went wrong and I have no idea. But it was sort of dry as well, like some areas were drier. So I had to like really blend it in. It was, as I said, pretty traumatizing. And this is not an inexpensive product, you guys. Plus, they don't even offer any discount. So I haven't bought this on discount. This was full price and everything. I'm just gonna figure out what's wrong with my product. Although I do have to say the glow is beautiful. I just have some chunks here and there because of the, you know, that milk gone bad sort of a consistency. So I just have to remove those. Other than that, I do really like the glow it has given to my face. Hopefully the camera is picking this up. This is the sort of particle I'm talking about. My highlighter is separated into particles like these and water, and I have to like mush this up together to create a homogeneous highlighter. I'm quickly gonna wash my hands, do my brows and be back. I don't have a new blush or brow product, so we're just gonna quickly do that and then move on directly to the eyes. My brows are on. I did add a little bit of blush as well because I thought it pulled together the look. I have so much redness on my face today because I just extracted my blackheads in the morning and I thought the foundation will take care of it, but it didn't, and I'm just like, you know, everything is peeping from beneath and it's just making me right now. But we'll move on, we'll move ahead and we'll ignore this situation. For eyeshadow, I have the Venus 3 with me. Again, a super hype product. All Line Prime Venus eyeshadows are like hype to the lords. So this is what the color selection looks like. It is actually really beautiful color selection, but I do have a lot of palettes that contain similar colors. For example, the Desert Dusk by Huda Beauty has the same eyeshadow range, but we will just go ahead and try this on our eyelids and see how it performs. So I'm going to start off with a nice fluffy blending brush and I'm going to pick up the shade Dreamy, which is this one right here. It is a nice pale pink color. Not pale, but you know, it is not the deepest color of them all. And I'm just going to put it in my crease. Hopefully these don't have a lot of fallout. These do look powdery, but hopefully they don't have a lot of fallout. So I'm just going to be applying it all over my crease just to make sure that I have a nice transition shade going on. I didn't get any fallout, but I need a little bit more pigmentation from the color, so I'm going to layer it up. So those are two coats of the color. I'm going to add one more. I think now the color is where I want the color to be, and I still don't have any fallout, so that's good. Alright, we're going to move on to our next color, which is going to be Bliss, which is a nice corally pink color, slightly deeper than Dreamy. I'm just going to pick it up on a smaller blending brush this time. I'm going to go right under Dreamy. I'm going to make this more concentrated. Alright, with the same brush, I'm actually going to pick up the shade Ecstasy, which is a brown shade right here. It does seem to have a little bit of pink in there as well, but mostly brown. And this time again, I'm just going to place it slightly lower than where I've placed Bliss. And I'm just going to, define my crease further. I don't know, it just feels like all of the colors have blended in to create one color in not a good way. I don't know how I feel about the eyeshadows just looking like a singular color. Like I wanted a nice ombre, but it's looking like a singular color. And we finally do have fallout right here, like a lot of fallout. Let me just quickly dust that off before it gets out of hand. Next up, I'm going to take the shade Paradise, which is this purple right here. It's an absolutely gorgeous purple, so I'm just going to pick that up with my brush. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to place it in my inner corners. As well as on my outer corner. Let me see if I can get better pigmentation with my finger. Yep, works better with finger. Maybe you can just fix your brush to get maximum pigmentation out of the shadow. And I'm just going to blend out the outer edges, like the upper edges, into the shadow that I have applied in my crease. I'm not going for a cut crease, so it's fine. Then I'm going to take the shade Beam, which is a way lighter, like lavendery sort of a color. And I'm going to place it in the central area that is left on this eye to create like a nice spotlighty effect. Oh, this shade is pretty, like it's pretty. So gorgeous. Let me see again if I get better effect with my finger. This feels like sort of a topper almost because it has that sort of a glitter in it. But I just like how it's looking like this. This is so pretty. I love this shade. I'm gonna then move on to the shade Rapture, which looks like this. It's a gorgeous highlighting shade. So I'm just gonna pick that up. I'm gonna put it in my crease. Ooh, but I have a lot of fallout right here. Wait. Let me just dust off that fallout. And we're gonna place Rapture right here. It has a nice pinky tone to it. But it's not as beaming as I thought, and it's really powdery, like it's really powdery. It's not as beaming, so I would add the shade Heavenly on top, which looks like a sister shade to Beam with the glitter and everything present there. Hopefully this would, intensify my inner corner highlight because I like my inner corner to be really like poppin'. I don't know, I'm trying to like get something, but nothing's like coming. I'm also gonna place the same shades on my brow bone to just get a nice brow bone highlight going on. And for my lower lash line, I'm gonna go back in with Paradise, and I'm gonna stay very close to the lower lash line, and I'm gonna apply this all over my lower lash line. I might have also applied this on my waterline by mistake, but that is fine. And I'm going to smoke it out using the shade Ecstasy from right here. So we're just smoking things out on the lower lash line. That is the complete eye look. I will just do the same thing on the other eye and I'll be back. We have the last three products to try out. The first one being the Rodial Glamolash Mascara. double XL. This is what it looks like. It's a mini packaging. I am just gonna, work it through my lash and see what kind of magic this does. Even if it fails, we have falsies, which I'm so glad for, but we are just gonna be, wiggling through this product. Okay, not bad for one coat. It actually looks pretty decent. My lashes look really long. They do not, however, have any volume. They just look long. So I'm just gonna see what a second coat does to my lashes. I'm just gonna complete my lower lashes first, and then we're just gonna dip our mascara back in and then go one more time for the win. This is 2 coats of mascara. That's actually pretty decent, but I think you can get a finish like this with even a Maybelline Colossal. For falsies, we have the SoSu lashes by Primark. This is in the variant London, and they're really nice and wispy. And Shweta actually really she was like, you have to get these. And I think Kaushal was the one that made Shweta buy these. Okay, so these do fit my eye completely, but I'm still going to trim a little bit because this eye tends to get really watery if anything's like near my inner corner. I have the glue on and I'm waiting for it to get slightly tacky so that I can stick it right on to my eye. And these look really nice. These are the type of lashes that will make sure your makeup is still visible through them. So yeah, let's put them on our eyes. These were such a breeze to put on, but I think I just put some glue in my eye. Oh god. Alright, the lashes are on and they were such a breeze to put on and they look so good. I love them and they're just so comfortable. Like, I don't feel any weight on my eyes whatsoever. I think this was such a good purchase and I'm so happy I have like 2 of each style. Then up I have the Bourjois Rouge Edition Velvet Lipstick. This is what it looks like, and liquid lipstick, and I'm just gonna put this on my lips. Ooh, the color just goes with my overall purpley theme. This feels very moussey. And it has really nice coverage as well. Now this is a velvet finish, so it won't dry down, but I really like how it looks. Now I'll quickly style my hair and I'll be right back. So my makeup is done. Overall, I really like it. However, there were things that I did not end up liking as much as I thought I would like them because they're so hyped up. But I'm going to wait for a couple of hours and I'm going to see how this wears to ensure that I exactly know how I feel about everything. So I'll check in after a while. Guys, I'm back. I've had this makeup on for 6 hours. I think more than 6 hours. I went out for dinner and everything. I did not touch up on my lipstick. It didn't give me butthole lips. I'm super impressed with the lipstick. Talking about the other makeup products that I tried out, I think the highlighter dulled down a little. My foundation and concealer from the nose area, the corners as well as the center, they have started to move, which is slightly normal for me. That keeps on happening with me with every foundation that I try, except a couple which are like my holy grails. But as you can see, it has bunched up on the corners and even on the nose it's starting to disappear. My shadows look fabulous, my lashes look fabulous, my contour looks really good. So I think overall, I pretty much like everything. There were of course some things that, like, it was overhyped, so of course it was good, but I was expecting something miraculous out of it, I'll be honest. But I think overall I'm pretty happy with how my makeup is looking. I got a lot of compliments on it when I went out, so that was good. The only thing I think I'm highly disappointed with is the highlighter because it literally looks like curdled milk. And I need to check if that's normal or not because I don't think it's normal. The videos that I've seen online, it looks like a smooth jelly and everything. Mine does not look like that. It looks clumpy and it also like faded away. So I will try either using it on bare skin and wearing foundation on top, or maybe just like ask the company, is this fine? Like hopefully it's not gonna react on my skin or anything. But yeah, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you did, then don't forget to comment and subscribe. It will mean the absolute world to me. Also, let me know some other videos you guys would like to see because I would love to do it for you guys. And I will see you guys next time. Till then, take care. I love you all so much. Mwah. Bye.